G'day, Ricky Nolan here from Sports Clipmaker. In Sports Clipmaker, there's one little thing that we've just recently changed, and that's being able to click on and click off your players and actions. So as you can see here, we are now in the Sports Clipmaker and we're in code mode. But in the past, you would go to setup mode or select S on the keyboard and you would right click and you were able to go to manual recording. And then you could manual record as click on, click off these buttons. But what we've done is we have changed it over to the settings. So I'll go back to code mode and we go to the three dots down the bottom here and we go to settings. So if you wish to click on, click off from now on, just go to your player lead and lag and move it to 0 and 0. And that means you click on and click off to, when you've got 0 and 0, that means you click on and click off to create a recording for player mode. So we've got the player lead and lag, we've set that at 0 to 0, so that now makes that click on, click off. I'll leave the actions at, we'll move them to 6 and 6 for an example. So that should record for 12 seconds. So I'll select save, and we'll save that, and I'll just give you an example. So I'll select the spacebar now and we'll play. And if I click on noodles, see, it'll stay up there. There's nothing going across compared to, I'll click on an action, which is highlights. You can see that going across, and when it finishes recording, it'll move over to here. And you will see that's been recorded, so you can see there for 6 seconds. But noodles is still up. I'll stop noodles, and I'll stop him at, say, 47. I'll stop him at 47. And you can see there the timing goes from when I clicked on to when I clicked off. So I'll do another one. I will do Nathan P. I click on and I clicked on him at 56. I'll click off him at say 03. And you can see 57 to 04. So I'll do another one. I'll do Rabs and I'll click on at say 14 now. I've clicked on Rabs. I'll click off him at 20 and I can click off him here if I want. Click off him now, and you can see 14 to 21. So it's just click on, click off to be able to do it. So I'll just press the space bar and we'll pause. I will now go to mine. Hopefully that will drop down. There, I've clicked on it to drop it down. I'll then go to my three toggles. I'll go back to settings. I will now move this to say 4 seconds before, 4 seconds after. And I select save. So that's 4 seconds before and 4 seconds after this time here. I press the space bar. I will click on car load, and car load has now gone into time recording. And I'll press pause. You can see there 4 seconds before, 4 seconds after. It has now recorded for 8 seconds. So we're back on to time recording. I'll just go to settings one more time. We'll now move the actions. We'll work on the actions. I'll move that to 0 before, 0 after. So that means it's now, right now it has moved the actions. So the actions are the ones without a number included inside them. I'll press save. It has now moved these ones here, which are actions because they don't have a number inside their button. They will now be click on, click off. So I press the space bar to start. I click on throw-ins now, and you can see it is now click on, click off to record. So I will stop that now at 53. And you can see it stopped there at 53. So I will go to sponsors and I'll click on it at 00. I've done that now. And I will click off that at 5. So I'll click off that at say 9. And it went to 10. So there it is there. Click on, click off to be able to do our recordings. To change it back to how it is, I'll just simply show you. I'll go to say 5 seconds before and 5 seconds after. And then I press save and I press the space bar to start. And I'll go with tacking, and you can see it's back into time recording. You can see that there has recorded for 10 seconds. So just a little change. And what's better about that, when it was in manual recording, you couldn't set it, you couldn't have this at time recording and this at manual recording. It moved both of them into manual recording. So, and it's just made it easy. You do is just stuck, and we've kept everything in the settings in this area here of how we do it. So just move it to 0 before, 0 after, and it will move to click on, click off manual recording. Okay, so we now know how to code our game from the weekend or our training session in manual recording. Manual recording is when you click on and click off. So you finished coding your game and you now want to process all your clips. So currently we're in code mode, and in Sports Clipmaker you're in code mode 90% of the time. That's where you code your game. But after you finish coding your game, it's now time to process the clips, and we go to review mode. So as you can see in there, now we're in code mode. I will select R on the keyboard to move to review mode, and I'll select R now. You can see it's moved to review mode, and you can see this button here processes the clips. So what it does is it turns all of Trent Storer, for example, Trent Storer, it turns all of his clips into one MP4 file. Or for an example, center bounce. I'm in review mode. I'll click on center bounce now. You can see there is 21 center bounce clips, and they go for 3 minutes and 32 seconds. It will merge all of these clips here, all the center bounces, into one MP4 file. When we process the clips, I'll just click on Noodles. There's all Noodles' clips there. He has 15 clips, and they go for 2 minutes and 57 seconds. So we're going to process the clips now. I just select escape, and they're all up there. When I want to process the clips, I select the process clips button, and it will merge all of our clips into individual MP4 files. If you like this video, remember to subscribe to this channel. And if you have a coach or a buddy out there that may get something out of this video, don't forget to share it. Good luck on the weekend and happy coaching.